All right. Well, thank you so much for your performances. And everyone, it's time for us to meet our two alumni. So it's a great pleasure to gather here today and to reconnect to two of our alumni who have made a remarkable path after they graduated from the BUI. So this is the segment where we would be able to ask them questions and share their experiences and expertise after graduating. So without further ado, Sophia, let's meet our alumni.
Okay, thank you, Mark. Our alumni are super excited not only to just share their awesome success stories, but also to dive into some fun Q&A with everyone as well. Whether you are a current student who looking for some tips or just a curious guest eager to hear their journey, now is the perfect time for you to jump in and join the conversation with us. So ladies and gentlemen, joining us today is a remarkable business graduate from the class of 2018 who currently lends his expertise to ABBIZ Singapore, Mr. Tumpapon Thorsapsin.
And our next alumni, he is a recent graduate of class 2021 with a first honor award and now working as an underwriter for Bangkok Insurance Public Company. Let's all welcome Mr. Wuthiphat Watsrisawat. It's an honor to have you both here. Can we have you both here, please, on stage? All right. Good morning. Where do you want to sit? Okay. Good morning. Let's have the microphone for them to use and answer. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So I can stay this side and then you stay there. Okay.
All right, so good morning. How are you guys today?
Quite nervous, a bit sleepy, but very happy to be here.
You came here so early. I saw you in the
Yeah,
morning.
actually my house is quite far away, so and I never came to Ransit campus by myself. I drove here, so I was like, what time should I get up? What time should I leave? Because I feared that traffic would be bad, but
Yes.
no traffic and no difficulties, so I arrived around 7 a.m.
So early.
Thank you so much for making time with us. And for making time for us.
My pleasure.
Thank you. And P Max, how are you today?
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. You can call me Max. I graduated from BIZ English in 2018, but sometimes I make a joke that I graduated from history of BIZ English because I graduated a long time ago. And super excited for today, and thanks for having me today.
I know both of you are having lots of stories and experience to share with us today. So you guys, if you have any question with anything, prepare your question, okay? Since both of them will be here with us in Q&A section as well. So should we start?
Yes.
Okay, so can you guys share a bit about your study life at Bangkok University International, transitioning from student life to campus life? How would you describe the atmosphere and community here in Bangkok University?
Well, for me, I started to study here in 2018. Before I lived in Germany actually for 20 years, and then I came back to, I'm Thai, but I lived in Germany before, so I would say like, I feared that if when I came back to Thailand and started university life, I was like, can I connect to the Thai people or something like that, because I lived in Germany and didn't really had much experience with Thai people there. So I feared that maybe like cultural problems, something like that would happen, but actually it was quite the opposite. Like BUI life is like, everyone is so nice, everyone is so welcoming.
I can tell.
So my transitioning is it's a great experience. Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, I how to say that before I joined BUI, right? I studied high school in English program in science and mathematics. And back then I think that, think about university that I want to join, I want to still love about the art, but another way I also about love business. And also want to add learning in the global environment, international environment, and this university is suit my needs. And when I jumped into this university in 2015, everything is like my expectation. And the thing is, back then I studied at Growing Up Thai.
Okay.
Yeah, and thing that I love more than about the class is inclusion and diversity that our Bangkok University have, and I think it's very good thing that a lot of company right now they embrace about this thing. Yeah.
Thank you so much for Max. Well, I can second to that. I also experienced inclusivity, and everyone is so welcoming from someone who, is not from Thailand. I'm from the Philippines, so I'm enjoying my stay here. So I can definitely second to, what you just mentioned. But reflecting on your business program education, could you discuss the skills you acquired from the program that you think are most relevant or useful for your current job right now?
I would say presentation skills. Like we learn in business English how to present yourself and your ideas, right? So for this kind of job, like I'm an underwriter at Bangkok Insurance, and sometimes we need to meet with clients or with our partners from different countries, and sometimes we also need to present ourselves, present our business, present our products to them. So presentation skills is a skill that I acquired actually at BUI, which I didn't have before. So at BUI it was 0, but when I finished studying here at BUI, I would say that my skills from 0 went really up.
Perfect. That's interesting. How about Tina?
Yeah. I think thing that I got from BUI is also hard skill and soft skill, right? Hard skill back then I got the knowledge of business. But the thing is, I think that very important that we cannot deny is soft skill. That I can adapt that knowledge to my current job nowadays with it presentation skill, negotiation, critical thinking, creative thinking, and so on. The thing is, I see that when I joined the BUI, I work with a lot of international friends, and it makes me that have a chance to surrounded by a global perspective, which I think is very important nowadays when I work in the multinational company.
Yeah, I mean, I can agree. Like the presentation skills, we would definitely learn a lot here. I mean, every course would require you to present, to do some, to prepare some decks and slides for your final project. So yeah, that's interesting. And also for global exposure, I mean, diversity, you would be able to meet a lot of people. So that's definitely helpful for your current job. And Suya?
So after your graduation, many alumni face the challenge of entering the workforce. Can you share a bit about your journey to the professional world? How would you describe it? Easy or hard? And we're also curious about how long it take you to secure the first job.
Well, I wouldn't say it's easy because in the current market, there are a lot of competitors. You're not the only graduate. So there are going to be a lot of competitors. So you really have to prepare yourself that you might not get this position, even though you got the interview, passed the interview. But the decision is with the company. So sometimes it has to be fate. It can, it's not always in your hands. You can sell yourself to be the best presenter or the best in the market for this position, but there are also a lot of other people who also wants to have this position. So in my experience, for me it actually took 6 months to get my job at BKI, and I would say I applied for around over 20 positions and only got 4 interviews, invitations. So it can be, maybe for some fresh graduates, it can be quite depressing. So, because you apply for so many companies, but you get only 3 or 4 interview invitations. So I would say that it's not easy. It's gonna be difficult, and you have to prepare yourself emotionally, and also think that it's not it's gonna, even though you didn't get the job, it's not it's not that it's your fault 100%. It's I would say look at it as an opportunity to look what did you do wrong maybe, or what you can like improve about yourself. So as I said, it's not easy, but don't give up.
Thank you so much for your advice. And how about PMAX Kai?
Actually, I think that when we graduated, right, we have some type of the graduate student. First type, they know that what they want to pursue in their career. They want the role, the position that they want to go. But the second type is, which is me as well, that we don't know yet that what the career or what the career path or the goal of professional goal, what thing that we want to go. Thing is, if I have to suggest, I suggest that during your studying, if you have a chance to go to some job event, go to some workshop, or studying more about what you love, you will be, when you graduated, you will be able to know what the position that want to pursue. But if you doesn't know yet, I think after graduated, maybe around 1 to 5 years after graduation, you can pursue a lot of position. You can join in many industry. You want to explore the thing that you love. Yeah.
Thank you. So yeah, after graduating, it's really hard to find a job. It would really be depressing, and you should be really, emotionally and mentally prepared for anything that would happen. But I agree also that you should continue and don't give up. Also, preparing yourself, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
That's true.
Yeah, so maybe after graduating, enjoy a couple of months, rest, and after that, find a job. Okay, so reflecting on your career path now, can you like share any remarkable achievements or any standouts on your career path now?
So my industry is insurance, right? So I graduated from business English. So I was like, when I applied and they offered me this position, I kind of hesitated because like I didn't study any insurance like before. So can I do it? Like as an underwriter, you have to analyze and like look at the risk, because like for example, if you are a homeowner and you want insurance, right? Like as an underwriter, you have to look whether your home is like near the river, because Thailand has a lot of flooding, right? Or it's like near other companies who are currently like producing something. Like it could be like that fire can because if for example the company has a risk of fire, it can also go over to your house. So you have to do also surveys and like look at the risks around your house and inside your house, like what kind of risks are there. So I didn't know this before because, as I said, I didn't study any insurance bill. Yeah. So I was like, can I do it? But when I entered BKI, it's like they quite offer like a lot of training, and also like you feel like you can understand it. Like now I'm working there for 2 years already, and even though I know that I don't know everything yet, because there are so many products in insurance, like even I cannot count like how many are there, but I try. But though like I also would like to say that when I began working in insurance, I was like, I didn't know how deep it was. Like it's just, I thought it was like just like you buy insurance and that's it. You pay the premium and that's it. But no, like maybe for the customer, it's like this. It's more like for the customer, it's only like buy insurance and pay and that's it. But as an underwriter, as I said, you have to analyze and you have to look at the risk. And there's not like just only underwriter, there's also business development officer, risk management officer, like there's so many positions like in the insurance like field. So I didn't know this before. So I would say my greatest achievement today is like, I didn't study insurance before, but I went to a field that I didn't know anything about. And I would say that my greatest achievement is that I took the opportunity and made something great of it.
Thank you. And how about you, Ms. Kha?
If you talk about my great achievement, I have to say that previously I working as a marketing for around 7 years, and the thing that different in industry that I help them in terms of the marketing. I have a chance to work with a property agency, technology, consulting, software development, entertainment, and right now I'm working in the financial technology. The great achievement is before my current job, I also do about marketing in Thai market, but the current job I have a chance to be do marketing for the regional level, which is I take care the company in BIZ Thailand and Singapore, and I have to say that all along journey that I jump from start to current one, I got a soft skill from BUI that I learned, which are negotiation and English language is very important as well, and English for finance, critical thinking, and also about the advanced writing, speaking as very important. Yeah, because back then I remember that I got a chance to do impromptu speech in the class, and right now I have to sometime when we have a meeting with a foreigner, we don't have a time to think. We have to respond simultaneously. So I think that the skill that I got from BI make me to being right now position.
Thank you, Kha Pimeng. Finally, the last question. Looking back at your time in Bangkok University, is there anything you wish you have known or done differently during your academic and professional journey? And any advice you would like to offer to current students or recent graduates?
Okay, if I think back then, if I suggest that back then I doesn't have too much in doing activity or joining the club that much, and or internship as well. If I suggest that, I recommend you, if you have a time, I recommend that you should join event, workshop or club or any activity.
That's
Be
true.
volunteering, because you will know that what kind of activity you love, what job that you expect to be. And yes, because I think it is not when you join a lot of activity, you doesn't know only yourself, but you are able to understand how to work with a lot of people in a different angle, with a different age, different gender, nationality or religions. Because when you attend in the in career world, you have to work with a lot of generation, and the thing is how you can motivate or make all generation can work together in a better way. Yes, that is my suggestion.
Thank you so much, Kha Pimeng. How about you, Kha Piwadi?
I agree with Max that you should take internships, even if you know like you want to go into that field. But I would suggest to go other fields. Maybe you will like it more than the path you are currently taking. And also for those who don't know what to do like after graduating, internships are really great, like opportunity to not only learn more about that field, but also like get experience like in the office and also like how to be in the company lifestyle. I would also recommend like currently that most of you like maybe in the second, third, fourth year, you should, or first year as well, I would say like take courses that are about like how to write a resume. I would recommend Advanced Fast course. I took it and it greatly helped me. How to write a resume or CV, and also like a cover letters. Like it's really great. It really like helped me to get a job position at BKI. And also like when you graduate, I think that you should also take time for yourself first if you need it. Like I took 2 months, and I think that taking time after graduating is also important because when you enter work life, it's gonna be a bit draining. Like not to scare you, but it can be draining a bit. But yeah, take time for yourself, and yeah, you can do everything that you want actually.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Joining activities like this would actually, enhance your
Helps,
skills. You'll be able
yes.
to expose yourself and learn a lot, even before internship or even before graduating. Joining events like, this BIZ Fair or even other events here in BUI, we have a lot of events going on, like every semester. So yeah, let's encourage everyone, to join. And as we conclude this interview portion, again, we would like to say thank you on behalf of the Business English Department.
My pleasure.
Thank you for making time to us today. And yeah, oh, okay. Anyone from the audience who'd like to ask question to our alumni? Any brave soul? Okay. Thank you, Nick. And our first question is?
Hi. Hi. So, could you tell us more about your work life after you left BUI?
The work life, right? What perspective of the work life that you want to know?
So, I'm thinking of the students here. Some students are scared of getting into the work life after leaving university. So, could you tell your experience of getting your first job?
Actually, when I graduated, I don't know exactly what the job or position that I do. The thing is, I just when you go to the job platform, right, you can read about the responsibility of each job, and you can look at that what is a kind of the thing that you want to do or not, and apply for it. And as I said before that, if you have able to attend the job event, you will be able to study from many company that they showcase. And the thing is, at the end, if you have a chance to work, right, and you doesn't like the work that you do, at least you still know that what kind of work that you doesn't like. So at the end, you will be able to find the work that you love.
Yeah, I totally agree with Max. Like for me, actually, as I said, I took 2 months off after graduating. Like I took time for myself. As I said, I recommend doing that. And then when you start, like as Max said, like you probably would go to JobsDB or what job seeker, like any kind of website that are like showing you positions. And then you would look at the skill requirements and everything, right? And you would apply, but I would say that sometimes you have to be prepared that you might not get an answer back, but it's because maybe there are so many people also wanting this job, so you have to be prepared for that you might not get an answer. And also, I recommend, like, if you don't know what to do, try different fields, as Max said. Yeah, it's like, try to find your own path. And for me, like, I also didn't quite know what, because business English is so broad, it's like so many, you can go into many different kind of fields, right? Like, you could go to marketing, you could go to in HR, you could go to in hotel business as well, like so many kind of branches, but you might get confused and don't know which kind of brand is yours. So I would say, try to apply for any jobs that you think that you can do and try it first. And for me, I would say I apply for many jobs, and I also asked Ajahn. Ajahn is a great help for this. If she knows any positions that are opening at the moment for fresh graduates, and she recommended me to the HR of my company. And it's like the first time I get to know my company that, wow, it's 77, my company started in 1947, so it's 77 years now that my company is in the business, and we're in the third place in the market. So when I got to know BK, I wanted like really to get this job because it seems so secure and stable. So do your research before you apply to jobs if the company is like safe and what are their what are they offering to you as well? Not only that, like what are you offering for them, but also look into what they can offer for you to develop yourself further.
Can I add something? I just think that if you not sure what you want to go in your career yet, I also suggest my young generation that you can seek a role model, yeah, that you inspired from or you aspire to be, because sometimes I think that we cannot be what we cannot see. Right? If you can pick some role model to be your inspiration, you can learn from their success and also learn from their failure as well. And yeah, when you know the career path, what the challenge that they faces, you will be able to protect the challenge and you can go through smoothly what you want to be.
Any questions?
Any other questions?
Thank you. I found it really interesting that you were talking about trying to find a job after you graduate, few positions, many graduates, the same with internships, less positions and internships, same amount of graduates looking for internships. Would you recommend, as part of your CV, that you try to get a part-time job whilst in university and studying? Or do you think you should just leave it to doing courses and looking for internships within the business world? Or would you recommend to spread your wings whilst you're studying?
Well, I would say that I would recommend everything actually. Like, if you're in the position that you're currently searching for a job, but you might not like find one at the moment, and in the stretch it's like it cannot take months, right? So you could take a part-time job and earn money on the side, and also still search for a job, and it would look great in your resume actually if you take a part-time job. As well with internships, like any kind of internships that are related to the field that you're applying for is great on your resume. And also volunteering, I recommend volunteering to add it to your resume because it can also show the employer that that you're willing like to volunteer as well. So everything looks great on your resume if you don't just sit still and wait. Yeah. So I recommend like to everything that you think it's right for you. Either it's volunteering, either it's like internships, or it's a part-time job. Everything would benefit you.
Yes, as you mentioned about a part-time job in the university, right? I also recommend as well because I think the culture in the university, the best thing that I like it, the culture here is allow you to fail. That means if you fail fast, you can success fast as well. If you fail here, you can develop or improve yourself. But when you not do a part-time job in university, right, and you face with the real career world, sometimes when you do some fail thing, it can affect the benefit or cost of the company. I think it's great to do the part-time job here. You can be a teacher assistant and whatsoever that relevant to the university, and also recommend to put in the CV as well. Yes, you can look for the template that the success people use for the apply for the big company. Yes, I think it's great to do.
Thank you for your answer. Are there any other questions?
Thank Thank you so much for sharing your experience. As a student, once in a lifetime, we have to make a decision whether we go into the master degree program or we have to pick what industry we're working for as our first career of our life. I have a question. What do you guys value the most to pick your current job or the first life occupation as your first career? Sorry. So as your first life occupation, what do you value the most, like benefits, salary, or industry, or position? What do you value the most, and pick the first life occupation for you guys? Thank you.
What you consider value the most, right? Okay, which value the most, right? Actually, the first job the thing that I value is about the position and responsibility because like 1 or 3 years after I graduated, I want to explore what I love. I want to do in a lot of industry, so I will get both macro perspective, and the knowledge in many industry. But the thing is, from my own perspective, after I graduated, I will set my long-term goal. I will set my 10-year goal, what I want to be, and then you can work backward. That when you want to be in 10 years, you can plan for 7 years, 5 years, 3 years, and 1 year as well. When you have a direction, you will be able to not lose the focus. Yeah, that is my recommendation.
My recommendation, like, I think I would look into benefits. I mean, like, would that company, would you offer, like, to grow in the next 3, 5, 10 years? Because you don't want to, I think you don't want to stay the same all the time. You want to grow, right? Like, you want to develop yourself. So I would look into the company, whether they're, like, of any kind of training or what are, like, how do they develop their employees in the next years? I would look into that. And yeah, I would say, like, you want to grow, so you should look, if you want to grow, so you should look into the benefits of the company first and slowly decide, like, whether that company is right for you or not.
Thank you so much. Any other questions?
Anyone else?
Thank you very much. I would like to ask that, according to you, which one would be the better? Because actually I'm thinking, after graduating here, I'm thinking if I should start working or should I do a master. What would your suggestions would be about this? If it's better to continue study until our brain is, used to studying, or get some experience in the field and then do the master.
Okay, so I will give you right now I also master degree in information technology as well. I studying King Mongkut Chonburi. Yeah. For me, it depends. If you graduate from bachelor, right, and you know that what you want to be. For example, if you want to do being a marketer, you can study a master degree in the marketing field. But from my life, I try to work around 4 or 5 years to know what exact thing that I want to grow. For example, as I work as a marketing for 4 years, right? And the trend of the technology is coming. You will know about the AI, ChatGPT, Google Bard, right? And I think that the traditional marketing is not enough because you have to learn about it, how to do a data, do virtualization, do a coding, project management as well. So I suggest that if you're not sure what the master degree that you want to pursue, you can look for the trend in your era as well, and you can adapt your expertise into that trend. Yeah.
For me, I would say, like, when I graduated, I actually wanted to enter a master program, but it wasn't possible for me because well, money is not always enough. So I think I would recommend you, if you have not the opportunity to start master right now, after you graduate, you should try to get experience first by working for a company. And that company might even offer you a scholarship, like with mine. So you can actually work and also do your master degree at the same time. So as I said, like, if you want to do master degree first before you get a job, totally fine. It's like your way. But for me, I think getting first experience benefited me more. And then in the future, I would go like to study in master degree.
Okay, so let me add a little bit at your, I heard Fitz say, the benefit that if you work before you master degree, when you attend the class discussion, you will see a lot of people that have work experience. And when you graduate and join master degree, sometimes you don't, maybe not have a perspective of the, how to work or knowledge about the work economic or anything relevant to work. But if you have an experience, you can discuss with them, you can suggest with them, and yes, and a lot of research or report that I have to do in master degree is use a lot of work experience knowledge, yeah, as well.
All right. Yeah.
So I have questions. I want to ask for your opinion. So would you recommend first jobber to apply in startup company or big company as a first company?
Interesting question. I would not to like to downsize startups, but startups for fresh graduates might not be the securest one. So I would recommend start with a big company first. And if you see the opportunity that that startup would grow in the future, I recommend to move over to a startup, because that company might need your help because you actually has experience in working in a big company, right? And then you go to a startup, you actually they might need help to, like in some areas of their expertise, right? But you can fill that out and help them to grow, and you can be a part of a new company that grows over time. So I recommend doing big company first and then move over to startup.
Yeah, so I agree with Fluk as well, but let's say that first thing before you decide that you want to start up or big corporate, you have to know about the style of working and responsibility as well. If in startup, they will not have too much employee, that means you will be able to take a multi-role in that area, so will you be able to learn from that, but it will be hard work as well because you dedicate the time to do a lot of things. For the big corporate, first thing you get about the reputation as well in your profile, and the benefit, the welfare, they have a good benefit and welfare for you, but the position that you have, you might be able to have only one position. You will have a fixed responsibility because in the big corporate, right, they have many departments, many employees to take their role. So that means it depends to you what the kind of responsibility that you want to pursue.
Thank you so much. Do you have anything else to say?
Please visit our booth right here.
One more question.
Okay.
Two more.
I'm sorry. I would like to know, like, after you guys graduate, like, what is also fundamental knowledge or skills that we also need for like the real working life, except presentation skills?
Good question.
Okay. So the skill that important, right? So if we talk about right now, I think right now is about technology skill. For example, as I do a marketing, right? If some of the marketing doesn't know about the AI or technology tools. If we do some content, we may take a lot of day, 1 day, 2 day, but if it's the AI, we can do it in maybe 15 minutes. So thing is, the technology right now is important as well, because if you see at the CEO interview in the YouTube, a lot of them say that right now every organization is a tech company. That means whatever you in any department or any role, at the end you have to adapt or learn, implement the technology to use in your role. Yeah.
I would say be open to learn new things. Like even though you already set that you set the path you want to go, there are always new things because the world is moving, and there are always new things in every field of every job industry. So be open to learn and also be flexible, because sometimes that job that you think that you're gonna do this in this might require other things that you never tried before, and you're really new, like you don't have any knowledge about this, about that requirement that's set for you. So I would say be flexible, adaptable, and always be open to learn new and try out new things. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, one last question, and I won't bother you anymore. So, I have heard you said you lived in Germany before.
Yeah.
Which part?
I live near Munich, like 1 hour away from Munich.
Oh, that's great. Not so far away from me. I'm also from Munich.
Wow.
All right, to the question. How did you get inspired to persuade this path? What were your passions outside of work, actually? And how do you contribute your well-being and success? Basically, you can just tell me what got you inspired and your passion.
Well, what got me inspired to be, to go into this position is like, my position requires to analyze a lot of things, right? So it means you have to read a lot, and I like to read. Like I like to read like in my free time. It's like quite my passion. Like I like to read not only like books but also the news, like because I want to know what what is going on in the world. So in this job, like you have to analyze and you have to look whether it's like doable in the current state of the world. So I would say that my passion for reading helped me quite a lot to choose choose this path. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the first question, right? You ask about the passion that inspired me. As I attend a lot of events and looking for the C-level interview in the YouTube, right? I will pick some of them that inspire me or aspire to be, and then I will learn from them what their path to go to their position. And as you mentioned about work-life management, right? They want to know how to deal with it. Some people talk about work-life balance. A lot of people say that, and for me, I think it's depend on people, but I do believe in a work-life integration, because right now, for me, I cannot separate totally work and life, and sometimes we work from home, right? I call it work-life integration or life balance instead of a work-life balance, because sometimes work-life balance is very fixed. Like, for example, work 50, life 50, but in the real world, sometimes we cannot fix all things like that. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much for the questions and your insightful answers. Now I would like to invite the Dean and the Chairperson of Business English, Ajahn Yanan, to the stage to take photos with the alumni. Presents first. Okay. Excuse me, sorry. But first we will award presents to the alumni. Associate. And could we please have the Associate Dean on stage as well? Okay, and I'd also like to invite the Business English Ajans to the stage as well as the students. If you are a Business English student, please get up here. Yeah, I think we're doing the same degree, same degree, same degree. Same degree.
Come on, guys. I'll stand here. Adjourn pa?
Handsome boy, go, go, go.
Nick, come over here. One more line in front, please.
ตรงนี้มาไม่หมดฮะไม่งั้นไม่ใช่มาทั้งหมดเลยฮะอาจารย์มันจะได้แค่ไม่เกินทีวีฮะอาจารย์
May we also invite the guests from the Bangkok Insurance Company to join us with a photo op, please?
ขอเชิญพี่ๆจากกรุงเทพประกันภัยร่วมถ่ายรูปด้วยกันค่ะ